Hello and welcome. Today I want to do some experimenting, and I don't know if you remember this doll. Let me undress her while we talk because I'm going to modify her. She was Moya Mia or Mia Moya, I don't know which one. It is a doll from Pepco store. It's like a local brand that they have, like a Dollar Tree doll basically. I did unbox her on the channel a while back. She's dressed with stuff that I put on her, like for instance this is handmade by my friend Vessi, and these are favorite pieces of mine. And also she can stand using the Barbie cutie review shoesies and the cutie review pants, and this is from the advent calendar, but I really like her. She had packaging that suggested that she's like their version of Made to Move, the yoga doll, the yoga Made to Move dolls, sorry. And she's been sitting on my shelf, and I want to repaint her, but also maybe I don't want to repaint. I want to repaint this face mold too, but let me just sorry, I am a mess, but I wanna start drawing, but I wanna record an intro. I have this doll head. This is the Alec face mode, and I have partially repainted the face mold before. I have fixed the mouth just on another fashionista, the one with the braids, but this one's girl's eyes are a little wonky too, and I just wanna see how the face mold looks without the face basically. And skin color wise this doll is perfect, and um, she has similar features. She has red hair and she has a lot of it, but also she has a lot of bald spots. I'm not going to throw away her head because I do want to see what they can do with this face mold because it's interesting, and the head is nice too. The body, the entire doll was 15 level, which makes this body really affordable. And since they cover match pretty well, I wanna see what it will look like, a Barbie head on this body, because it's decently articulated body. Actually, it's better articulated than Barbie extra bodies, which is saying something. But I also really like the saran that they used here. She is missing one plug. I don't know why. This head is brand new. I just used the body for another doll for head swaps recently in a video. But yeah, she's missing one plug. But other than that, the hair is perfect. And I don't know. I want to try my hand at repainting this face mold. So I will remove this head and I'll try to pop this one on to see what will happen, how it will look like. It actually looks pretty nice. I feel maybe the neck is a little bit longer than the standard body. But other than that, I don't know, it's a pretty solid match and it looks pretty nice. The body is very very Barbie-esque, even though the head that it comes with is a little bit bigger and more cartoony, but I think it will work. I, however, have to make a neck joint because there isn't a neck joint. Well, there is a joint, but it's not mobile. It doesn't move. I'll show you what I mean. There we go. I just yanked it because there is nothing fragile here. And I will have to cut this part off, which I do with the saw outside. I'm gonna go outside and cut that part, and then I will put a little anchor in there that will allow me to move the head. And it is minor change, but I feel like it's important change for your doll to be able to move her head up and down, because it makes her Very posable. I still have no idea what face I will try to paint on this head, but I will do it after I put it on here, because I see a lot of people change heads after they have been repainted. Every time I've tried to swap repainted heads, they just break the, well, they don't break them, they don't fall apart, but the paint cracks. I don't know how I do it. Something with the way I layer Mr. Super Clear, I guess, but when I look at it from up close, maybe people just don't see it or don't show it, but in real life, when I look at it from up close, I can see the micro cracks that happen on Mr. Super Clear. Like, it looks like her skin is dehydrated. You know how it has like a layer of white over it, something like that happens when you squeeze the head when it has Mr. Super Clear on it. So I'm going to first modify the body, then put the head on, and then I will do repainting, because once she's on this body, she's on this body for good, and this girl is gonna have to find another body. But this girl, by the way, doesn't match so well with her body, which is strange that the Barbie doll matches better with the body, but yeah. Okay, I'm gonna go now and cut this part off. Okay, even if a doll is completely destroyed, there are parts you can still save and use, and this is what we are going to do. I have added this little metal thing at the end here. Sorry for the viber sounds. My boyfriend is typing something. Anyways, how will I do it? So I cut off this part with just a regular handheld saw, I think is the word. Then please ignore how hairy the hot glue, sorry, I forgot the word, hot glue gun is. But I will fill this with hot glue. It actually can't actually reach, but yes, I will fill it with hot glue. If you have wondered what's inside those neck, this is what. And the hot glue is an important step. If it doesn't want to go in there, you can use the hair dryer and it will liquefy it and it will go easier. But I think I don't need that step right now. I'm doing fine. Don't touch the hot glue like I did. That's like stupid. And let's see. And I'll just stick it in there and wait for the glue to solidify, and yeah, we have movement basically. And I'll put the head on. This is from a Barbie, an old Barbie that the body was, I think, chewed on, so I saved the little anchor, and that's pretty simple operation. I think I have showed it before, but let's be thorough for this video. Okay, and there we go. She has pretty nice movement in the neck. Sorry about my voice, I don't know what's happening with it. It is a little bit loose, but I think it's okay. I think for a modified work, it works actually nice. So now I need to prepare her for repainting. For those of you who have been wondering, like myself, how does this face mold look without... Oh, sorry, I put nail polish remover on her neck. That's not good because it mats down the plastic. Sorry, it was by mistake. But yeah, for those of you who have been wondering how does this face mold look without the paint, this is how. I would say it's a pretty face mold. The mouth is molded really good on there, so you cannot ignore it. I was wondering if there actually is a space for the teeth molded, or you can skip it, but no, you can see there is like flat surface between the two lips. This is where it should be white because her teeth should be there, so we cannot ignore the open mouth. It is very much molded on there. I really love the nose. The eyes look a little bit apart on the molding, but I think it is going to be interesting. I'm gonna have fun. Sorry, the nail polish remover was right under my nose while I was speaking because I'm trying to look through the camera. But yeah, I think I'm going to have fun trying to repaint this. And that's just what I'm going to do. Otherwise, I put her a little bit in the fridge so the glue that's in the neck can harden, and now her movement is a little less fluid and loose, but she still has it. There is a little click sound. I think the paw that's inside is scraping the top of her head, but I think it's good enough. Okay, let's repaint her. Okay, I think I'm done. Did I do something amazing, new and interesting? I don't know, you're going to tell me, but here is, I have a second of this head, how she looks originally. Honestly, it just looks like my version of this exact face. The face mold is super specific, and yeah, she's a little wonky, but I'm not good with symmetry, and I'm super critical towards Mattel when their dolls aren't symmetrical, because they stamp them, so they can achieve symmetry. Me, however, I'm not that good of an artist. Let's unbraid her and see. I think she's cute. I need to dress her and style her. This mouth is just very specific. It kind of doesn't look like a smile, it just looks like a grin. I don't know. But a grin but not a smile. I don't know if that makes any sense. She's just showing her teeth and that's it. Which is a little bit strange, but let's see how up close you can see my lines are very far away from being perfect, but I'm not afraid to show them to you because I believe that I'm gonna become better over time, and when I come back to this video I will be happy to see my progress. This is so tiny. There are some hairs in it which I cannot see with my eye, but apparently they're there. By the way, this is by 3 zoom. These little foofs, I don't see them in real life. Okay, let's style her. And we are done. She's repainted, she's ready, and let me show her to you. There she is. Not perfect, but I think pretty cute. Very bright and colorful character, I think. Turned out. Her hairline isn't perfect. There's like, I think they just missed to put some hair here, but it's not the end of the world. It is Saran, it is pretty long. If she were a real human, that would be pretty long hair. It's up to her, up a little bit above her butt, which is a lot of hair, and I did this cute hairstyle. I put her back in the cutie reveal PJs, which I just really like, but I didn't put the knitted things that she had on top because it's summer, it's warm, she's gonna be too hot. I think I need to name her, but I don't have a name idea yet as I'm recording. Maybe later. It has to be something very, I don't know, bright and warm and summery and stuff. I tried to make her kind of fit with other Barbie dolls on the shelf. From the far, she's not supposed to look repainted. She's supposed to look like this is how she was made in the factory, that kind of thing. I tried to mimic the style with which Mattel paints the faces originally. So almost no shading. The only thing that I see as shading, I think, is the cheeks, because it's not blended, it is just there, but I think it's cute. Everything else I tried to keep the lines sharp and crisp, with the idea that I tried to mimic as if the doll was you know, mass produced, like this is how she was made. I don't know if that makes any sense, but the paint on the doll that we see, someone paints these things, at least the first doll that they make to pitch and show, someone hand paints it, and I tried to imitate like a hand painted prototype type of doll. I don't know if I'm managing to explain myself and to make sense, but I don't know, I think I kind of did it. Tell me what you think about it, or do you
not understand what I'm talking about at all, which is okay if you don't. I have this problem sometimes with trying to express what I mean to say, and it's not only in English. English isn't my first language, but in Bulgarian, when I speak in Bulgarian too, I don't know. Just that's how I am. I guess this is why I try to express myself by drawing and painting. It's a little bit easier for me to express myself this way. And by the way, if you're new, hi, I'm Ellie, Bulgarian doll collector and also customizer. Consider subscribing. And if you're one of my regulars, thank you so much for coming back. And if you're one of my regulars, you know that I always protest when dolls are wonky, and you can see that this eye is a little bit higher. And nah, now I'm seeing it from this angle. She's wonk. Well, I think it's a wonk that I can let slide, because it's not freaky wonk. But tell me, do you think it's a freakishly wonk eye? Just this eye is kind of looking a little bit to the side, and this eye is kind of looking towards us. You can see it this way. Not very symmetrical at all, but I think there is a little bit of charm in that. I don't know how long this video is going to be. I'm guessing not very long, because it's a simple repaint, just something to get it out of my system. I just wanted to take a doll face and paint on it. I don't know, it is fun to me. And tell me, what do you think about her? Do you like her? Do you like this kind of video? And or is it just too simple? Or do you prefer repaints to be like a certain character, not just she's like an original character. So I more enjoy making original characters than just character that is already established and well known by the world. There is just a lot of pressure, which I try to do these repaints too. You should check out my Wednesday repaint that I did a while back, but and also Ariel and some other characters. But sometimes I just don't feel like having pressure while I repaint. I just feel like I want to make something pretty, and that's the only goal of the repaint. I want a pretty doll. Maybe she was pretty before, but I want to create my own pretty face, and that's what we were doing here. Okay, I am going to wait for you in the comments to hear your name suggestions for her, or maybe until I am able to edit the video and upload it. I have already came up with a name. I don't know. We'll see. And come back within a day or two for another video. Lots of stuff planned for the channel. Lots of stuff filmed. Lots of stuff will be filmed. And a lot more repaints. I just enjoy repainting. Nowadays, repaints are kind of the only art that I do. If you don't know, I was in arts high school. I had half a day normal classes and half a day art classes. That's that kind of thing. So I learned how to paint for, I don't know how long. High school is that long, from 7th grade to 12th grade, and I still enjoy doing it a lot, but nowadays I prefer doing like a 3D creation, the way I look at those when they are repainted. You create the dress, even though she's dressed with something just random and fun, On some dolls, you create the dress, you paint the face. She's three-dimensional. I really enjoy doing that these days. And yeah, okay, thank you for listening to me just talk for so long. And come back with another two for another video. Thank you so much for watching and for subscribing and just for sticking around with me. You're awesome. And yeah, bye for now.